you had to do this dog again right now with using the exact same way, you think you'd be able to do it again with the dogs that you had versus then? Let's just say there was some other group of people that were breeding these dogs that you like how you started, but the same quality
That's a
and
good question.
caliber of dogs
That's a
today.
real good question.
Do you think you could make
I'm
that
not saying I
dog?
don't. I think I probably could, but it'd be a way harder situation to do because it's a lot more work to go find those dogs that actually do the job. You know what I mean? Back then it was a lot easier because people was actually breeding for the dogs that actually do the job.
Right.
Nowadays, you might go out and see a dog, he might look good, but guess what? He ain't worth a damn.
Oh
So
yeah, I know.
I can't
Hey,
use him.
yeah,
I
for
know
sure.
people that would use the dog just off the strength that he's a good looking dog. Me
Right. Or that
personally,
they bought him.
if you
Right.
ain't doing the job, if I can't visually see it, I can't use you. And
Right.
I get people that get mad at me and don't understand why I say that. But it's like I look at dogs, I guess, a lot different from a lot of people. I real life look at the dog for what it's supposed to be and what the dog is. If I'm looking at a certain breed, I'm expecting that breed to be what it's supposed to be. I'm not just going off a look, and I damn sure don't care about no color. You know what I
Right.
mean? I need that dog, and especially with me having a program, I'm bringing as much good to my program as I possibly can. I don't care about no look. What a look gonna do for me?
Right.
You
Now I
feel me?
feel
If
you.
I'm breeding guard and protection dogs, I need a dog that's gonna do the job.
Right.
I don't need dogs gonna look cute.
Right.
What if somebody break into my house? You think the dog looking cute gonna get the burglar up out of here? No, I need something that's gonna do the job. So I'm not looking for cute and height and weight. I'm looking for a dog that's gonna do the job. The height, the weight, and all, that's a bonus for me at the end of the day. First off, I'm breeding Mastiff. That's gonna be there anyway. You know what I mean? Let's get that out the way anyway. The size and all that gonna be there anyway. I'm more so looking for temperament. I'm looking for confidence. I'm looking for the dog that's gonna actually do what I need this dog to do. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm selling to people at the end of the day. A dog that's gonna do the job. You know what I mean? I'm not selling you a dog that you got any ifs or doubts or just because the dog. Because you get people who really don't even know what a real protection dog is. You get people that think because a mailman came to your dog, your dog going crazy. They
Right.
think your dog is really a protection dog and don't realize if somebody actually came in your house and really applied real pressure, you really don't know what that dog gonna do because he bold and everything in his house, and ain't nobody really pressure him to do nothing. He just
Right.
put mail in the mailbox. But if he kicked your door down and actually ran to
Yeah,
your
you'd be
house, is
surprised.
that
Yeah.
dog gonna stand there and bark?
You'd
Or
be
is he gonna run
surprised.
to the
Right.
back of the
For
room and
sure.
jump out the back window because he's trying to get
For
the fuck out of
sure.
there?
You know, say you'd
That's
be
the difference.
surprised. You'd be
You feel me?
surprised at
That's what people don't
yeah.
understand. When
Yeah.
you dealing with the colossal, 6, 7 months, they not backing up from that door. 6, 7 months, you come to that door, they stand. And I'm not gonna say they're gonna kill you because it's 6, 7 months. I'm not testing dogs on like they puppies at the end of the day. I just want to see what they actually made of and are they willing to do the job at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not putting that kind of pressure on a young puppy, but I have had dogs at that age that will fuck you up if you come to my house. You know what I
Right.
mean? With the work, without the work, whatever the situation is, that's what they do. And at a confident level. You can come try to kick the door down, they standing there. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, too, that's why I say not genetics is huge, you know what I mean, as far as the dog. But people don't understand that you as the owner play a huge part and a huge impression on your dog. You know what I mean? Showing your dog different situations and different scenarios and really socializing your dog is really what keep your dog on point because your
Right.
dog ain't fearful at that point. Your dog got
Right.
all the confidence in the world. You know why? Because he's seen it before. You got a
Exactly.
lot of people who they happy with the dog barking behind the gate. They don't take that dog out. He's never been in a car. He's never been no park. He's never been nowhere outside his house. So when a real situation come, even at home, a lot of them dogs ain't gonna be confident because they just don't have the socialization and the people don't spend the time with the dog they're supposed
No,
to
I
real
agree.
life build that
Right.
bond in order
Right.
for the dog to do what he's supposed to do. The
Hundred
difference with
percent.
me, if you call me on a regular, you talk to me on a regular basis. I bring my dog go to work with me. You know what I
Right.
mean? I take my dog to work with me. I switch up dogs and take dogs to work. My dog, I got a dog with me 24/7. When I come home, I'm walking dogs. I'm letting dogs run. I'm taking dogs to different stores. When every time I go to an out of town trip, when I got to take a puppy, because I take the puppy personally to people when I got to go out of town. I turn into it like a little trip at the end of the day.
Right.
So I personally take the dog to you. But I got a dog. You gonna get the puppy, but I got a dog with me. You know what I mean? Because it's socialization for the dog. I want my dog to see everything. I
Right.
want that the way that my dog act at home. I want that dog to act like that no matter where I
Extremely
take him.
important. Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? That's
I
the
got that.
whole
Right.
purpose of that.